Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cha-Cha and I invite y'all to join me as I get ready for nothing. I just do my makeup and I talk in front of the camera, but I actually have an audience. I have my boyfriend here today.
Hello.
He is on my TV right now. I'm dating a robot like Wanda.
A semi-celebrity robot.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So
I'm on TV.
Because he's on TV.
That was a horrible joke.
It was cute.
I tried.
So today I'm going to be doing a look based on the show WandaVision, as you can see with the colors. And I'm actually going to be talking about the latest episode of WandaVision, episode 7, Breaking the Fourth Wall. So major spoiler warning ahead. I am just going to keep talking and I'm not going to filter myself. So you've been warned and this is the video. Alright guys, hear me out. Like today's Sunday, I haven't slept. And the only reason why I haven't slept is because I've been so stressed out about this video. I come up with these thoughts while I'm like baked, right? And I tell myself like, oh, like, you know, this will be a really good thing to talk about. The problem is that I don't really have like a coherent thought. I have to like, because I can't come up with something on the spot, you know? That's what makes this whole like get ready with me thing so hard, is the fact that I feel like a lot of people make these videos and I feel like they're coming up with stuff on the spot and they don't even practice what they're gonna say. Like, I feel like Bailey Sarian usually does most of her videos like on the spot. I feel like she doesn't really put any like, not any work. I don't want to like diminish her work like that because she does really good work. But like, I feel like she's just so talented that she doesn't need to practice, you know? Like, she doesn't need to practice putting on makeup and talking at the same time. And she doesn't need to practice telling her story because not only has she been doing it for so long now that she's just kind of used to it and everything now comes to her so naturally, but maybe she does need to practice sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I've been kind of stressing about making this video. I wanted to make it really nice for y'all, but I felt like I was just forcing everything because I was trying to be kind of improvisational, like kind of come up with everything on the spot. And what I should have been doing was I should have been practicing what I was gonna say and really think about like my thoughts for a minute, you know? Because boy, like, I have sat and really thought about what I'm about to tell you today about the most recent episode of WandaVision, episode 7, appropriately called Breaking the Fourth Wall. Because not only does Agnes break the fourth wall here, but if you really pay attention to this episode, there's a lot of things that break the fourth wall here. Like, there's a lot that if you really, really pay attention, you will discover about the show. Man, this show is just so freaking good. Like, this really is like my new obsession. I don't think I've ever been this much into a show that like I've really like gone deep down rabbit holes to just to kind of unravel the show. But honestly, it makes the build-up for watching the next episode like that much better, because honestly, every single episode of WandaVision, and I think everybody can universally agree with this, has gotten better and better and better and better. Actually looks like so much better. There we go. Okay. Boy, I can't wait to be able to afford my own really fancy schmancy camera one day and a really fancy schmancy laptop to make better videos. But oh well, I guess my personality is just gonna have to get me through it instead of my video editing qualities. But anyways, so yeah, this show has just gotten like better and better literally every single episode, because every single episode, not only are my expectations are getting higher, but they're getting met. Like, my expectations to this show are definitely like they have been surpassed. And that's because I came into this show not knowing any background on Wanda and or Vision for that matter. Like, I'm learning things that like my boyfriend didn't even know about. And my boyfriend, sorry. Well, both my boyfriend and my brother are like really into this stuff. They've been into it longer than I have. And I'm figuring things out that they didn't even figure out, you know? For example, the other day, I told my brother, and I'm gonna come back to this later, that in a practical sense, Monica actually broke through the fourth wall. Like, she definitely, and I want to say, crap. Yeah, Monica Rambeau, aka Geraldine from the episode, actually broke through the fourth wall. And by that, if you paid attention to the episode where I think it was coming back from this interruption or excuses for the, I can't remember what it was something interruption. And in that episode, we see what happens to Geraldine, aka Monica Rambeau, which I'm just going to keep calling her Monica at this point. We're not going to really reference people by their meta TV show name. So, Monica gets thrown through Wanda's living room wall. That's the first wall. Second wall is the actual house wall to break out of. The third wall is the fence wall. I'm guessing it's the fence to the neighborhood. And then the final and fourth wall was the hex wall. So yeah, Monica literally broke through the fourth wall, and I'm really upset with myself that I did not get that at first. But then it occurred to me that I don't think a lot of people thought of that, because I told my brother, who's like really smart, he was like very irrationally angry with me that I even would dare to think of something so controversial yet brave to say. He was genuinely mad at me. Like, I honestly was like scared for my life after I told him that. Oh yeah, also we're gonna touch base on what Monica Rambeau's character was doing, because I have a lot more things that I want to touch on, because what we know right now for sure is that Agatha was definitely there when a lot of things happened, but I think besides those key moments, there were a lot more other moments that we weren't seeing that maybe Agatha might have had a hand in. So I do believe it when Wanda says that she doesn't remember how anything started in the first place. She's not controlling the people around her, but yet the people around her, when Vision gets his coworker out of that trance that he's in, or the hex, when he gets his coworker out of the hex, the coworker is actually really scared, and he says that she is in their minds, she is controlling them, and that it is painful for them, actually. You gotta stop saying actually. But yeah. So, first of all, here's what Vision knows, but here's also we know. That guy is probably talking about Wanda, right? Because that was the only magical being that we thought was there at the time. But it is possible that the voice that they were hearing was actually Agnes. And Agnes was making them do things. Like she did make Herb. She did make Herb cut through that wall, and she also made him freeze frame for just a second, just long enough to kind of take advantage of him and use him. Also, I think that the residents are way more scared of Agnes, and have been more scared of Agnes, than they have of Wanda. And I say that, and I'm gonna come back to that in a little bit. Like, I'm definitely gonna touch on that a little bit more. I just gotta fix this, and I think my camera needs to be wiped off. Give me just 2 seconds. Hear me out when I say the second part that I'm about to say right now, and take this with a grain of salt. But I don't believe that Agatha would in any way harm Wanda. I don't think she's trying to harm Wanda in the slightest bit, because as far as we know, besides killing, well, Sparky, Agatha really hasn't done much evil right now. Well, not including probably taking a taking advantage of the townspeople. There might be a loophole in that. I'm going to try and come back to that. I'm just stoned right now, but... Oh, sorry, I actually got caught up for a little bit doing this, but I'm about to do the rest in front of you right now. Okay, so yeah, I don't think Agnes has any ill will towards Wanda at all. If anything, here's my theory on what happened with the whole story. Like, this is just my theory overall. So I do believe in Wanda's grief, she did end up stealing. Probably she might not have been of sound in mind. Maybe she was under the control of somebody. But I don't believe Wanda is just entirely evil, because we've seen so much good out of her so far that it's just hard to believe or just to see her as evil. I don't think she's evil. I don't think she's evil one bit. I also don't think Agnes is, well, you know, entirely evil, because she has yet to really harm anybody either, besides what she's doing to people's minds. But she might not like normal people, so she probably doesn't have a problem with it. And it kind of showed in this episode that it seemed like Wanda was like not squatting, but squatting in not an abandoned house, but maybe a house that's like under construction. Maybe she did abduct Vision's body. Maybe she did resurrect Vision. And maybe her resurrecting Vision maybe set off some weird hexagonal effect that even baffled Agnes. And I think Agnes might have just been caught in the crossfire of the whole thing. I don't think she was expecting power like that to hit her own hometown. And I think she was really curious, and instead of like being evil, she was probably like, oh, let me check out this girl who just moved next door. Let me be the first neighbor that she meets so I can, you know, take advantage of her early while I still can. But I'm pretty sure that Agnes has been in front of us the entire time, working on collecting information out of Wanda. From episode 1, we learn immediately that Agnes is super, super nosy. Like, she's like, oh, so what's your, where are you and your husband from? When'd y'all get married? What was y'all's wedding song? What was it? And neither Wanda doesn't really have an answer for her. So since this is the first time that we see Agnes interacting with Wanda, just Wanda, she hasn't interacted with Vision yet, and she doesn't interact with Vision until she, okay, so like when she really interacts with Vision. I had to think about that for a little bit. I kind of had like a blank moment, so I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna need to retrace my steps a little bit. But anyways, obviously we know that if Agnes is a witch, she has to have some psychic powers, and she knows some truths about Wanda. Like, she knows that Wanda is powerful in some way. Honestly, she might have been watching Wanda and Vision right as they got into town. Wait, no, she definitely was, because they said that in the It Was Agatha All Along video. But she was definitely keeping a close eye on them. She did see Vision walk through the door of the house and then saw Wanda just there. And I think she was thinking that Vision was like a witch or something, when in actuality it was Wanda. And she figured that out just from her small interaction that she had with her at the very beginning. So Agnes doesn't really get much information out of Wanda from the get-go. So what Agnes, I'm sure, ends up doing is, since things are going so well for Wanda, and it's true, Wanda and Vision, everything was kind of going really well for them up until the dinner scene. Hold up, I need to look for a lipstick to use for my eye real quick. Hold up. Agnes did not get through the first time, you know. I think she knew that Wanda needed to open up to somebody that was like a little bit easier to open up to, and I think she thought of this in the long run. was trying to use Mr. Hart during that episode 1 dinner scene, if she was trying to use him as a puppet, and that was the first time that she was trying to do that to somebody, I guess, and maybe she wasn't succeeding, or maybe Mr. Hart was actually fighting it and he was choking instead, and that caused the oh no, okay, now that I'm just thinking about this, okay, so obviously Agnes knows something is up with Wanda and Vision, right? She uses the dinner scene, Mr. Hart and Mrs. Hart kind of as puppets to getting answers out of make Wanda and Vision more comfortable telling them, like, just giving out information about themselves, because obviously Agnes isn't a stranger, and Mr. and Mrs. Hart are well, Mr. Hart is definitely Vision's boss. And, you know, when you meet people for the first time, you have to kind of just talk about yourself. That's what Agatha was trying to do with Wanda and Vision through Mr. Hart. That's when he ends up choking on a sausage. I don't know if she choked him, or if he was like trying to like fight off Agnes by choking on a sausage, like making himself choke, or if that would just happen because it was Mr. Hart and then Agnes controlling him and telling him what to say, using him as a puppet, that kind of made him choke on his own food. I don't know, it's just a really weird thing, because Wanda and Vision's reaction to it was definitely like not at all okay. It was far from okay, because Wanda and Vision were definitely freaked out by that, and I think that was the first moment that definitely the moment that Wanda and Vision started coming out of the reality, but also that was Agnes's first insight into Vision and Wanda's powers. Alright, so the other clue that Agnes is using people to get information out of Wanda is Monica Rambeau. You know, I figured that out, babe.
You think she's gonna be Photon when she gets out of the thing?
She is Photon. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I mean, but you think she's gonna keep her powers when she gets out of the?
Yes, absolutely. Because
you think because it could rewrite it back.
No, because
unless because they're talking about when they're talking about using the blips, because Thanos snapped on Earth, right?
Okay.
But that the snap sent a shockwave throughout the whole galaxy.
Yeah.
So that means when he snapped again to destroy them, the shockwave hit Earth again. And then when they got the stones back, Iron Man snapped, or the Hulk snapped, and then Iron Man snapped again. So there was 3 snaps in a row on Earth, all within like 5 years of each other. And they're talking about because those snaps do the same thing that the fucking force field would do, in the sense that it awakens, like, apparently they're gonna make it to where the X gene has been in people, but it lied dormant, and when the snaps happened, it awoke the X gene that has already been inside of people, and then like that's how they're gonna introduce the mutants into it and bring the X-Men in.
Agreed.
And they're doing, because they're already doing the Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, which means that they're going to do the Multiverse of Madness storyline, which some X-Men came from that universe, like Cable, a version of Colossus, 2 other, I don't fucking remember which ones, but Deathlock is definitely one of them.
Okay. Hold on. I agree with that. I'm gonna touch base on that in a little bit, because
well, no, like that was already confirmed. Like Marvel confirmed that that's how they're gonna introduce the X-Men, is the blips are gonna cause the X genes to awaken, and that's how they're at least gonna introduce this universe. But they're also gonna, because obviously they're doing the Spider-Man multiverse movies, they're doing the Doctor Strange multiverse movies, so there's no telling like that shit, like.
Okay, but yeah, this hold up real quick. hold up. Okay, I'm talking about the one of the clues that is for sure Agnes controlling the people in the city.
Mm.
And that's when Monica actually tells Wanda. Fuck, I was doing so good earlier. Hold on. Monica tells Wanda that she made her say things, and Wanda just looked at her like, that's not true.
Oh, the whole reason I brought that shit up is because, like, I wonder if they're gonna say that, Monica had her X gene activated. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if they're gonna say that she's a mutant.
Oh, she's already mutated, but she's not, like, one of the mutants that was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's gonna be fucking crazy, though.
Well, Darcy said that her genes changed, coming in and out of the thing twice, so we already know that's confirmed.
And that could also explain why Scarlet Witch got stronger when the snaps happened, because she probably had X genes that weren't even awakened. She had already had her powers, but she probably had X genes awakened.
Okay, yes, but hold on. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm specifically talking about Agnes controlling the people in the town.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But are we sure that it's Agnes's force field?
Okay, well, hold on. This is what I'm trying to get to right now. Hold on. Please let me explain this, babe, for my video.
Okay, yeah. I love you.
I love you too. But I'm not touching on that. All of the X gene stuff, I'm literally not touching on that. I'm only touching on what I'm speculating what's happening. Because I don't believe that Agnes is truly evil. I don't think she's really done an evil thing in this episode. Yeah, she's taken over people's minds, but I don't think she has the best opinion of people. And even when she welcomed Wanda into the neighborhood, she told her, she was like, are you gonna blend in?
Mm-hmm.
And Wanda is starting to, like, not be afraid of blending in anymore. What did Agnes have to do? She had to hide. She is Agatha Harkness, and she did have to hide during the Salem witch trials to avoid persecution. Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing that's all Agnes has ever done, is just, like, blend in with the people. Even though I don't think she started being fucky with the townspeople until Wanda got there. And I think she activated the hex by accident when she did resurrect Vision. But somehow I don't know if Agatha took a hold of her, but I do think that the whole TV show reality is part of, Wanda. But I also think that it's her subconscious. Like with the hex and everything, how everything is like hex shaped in the show. And Agatha is using Geraldine or Monica in the show. She's actually using her when she was when Monica was there with the babies, she asked those weird questions. You're not gonna sit there like that was Agatha trying to get information through Geraldine or Monica, and Monica is like, I didn't say those things. I didn't want to say those things. That was forced out of me. She even said that. She looked at Wanda and she said, you forced me to say things I didn't want to say. Yeah.
And she didn't. That's why she was all confused.
Yeah, that's why she was all confused. And even when she was sitting there, at that little party that they were having, it was the whole party planning committee or whatever the hell it was, where the lady was kind of being rude to Wanda. Even Monica was like, I have no idea why I'm here. So she had to have been controlled by Agnes too. Wait, hold on. What you just said about the X gene, I've been saying that though. I have been thinking that this is gonna bring out the X gene in everybody, or the blip is at least. Well, no, not the blip, but definitely this whole hex thing and the effect that it has on people, I did assume that that's how the X-Men were going to be a part of the WandaVision universe, is through that.
Mm-hmm. But the blip, they were talking, like, they literally talked about how the X-Gene is going to be is going to be there because of the snaps that happened on Earth.
For sure.
So you think that Vision's actually alive?
I do think he is alive. Because even the twins can see that she brought their dad back to life.
The kids are real?
I do and I don't. Here's why. Okay, so
they made themselves grow.
Well, in the comics, apparently, the kids were real. That she did conceive them through immaculate conception. But fragments of Mephisto's soul are those children. The story is that Wanda wanted children so badly that when
that's crazy. And fucking Agnes always like watches them and shit.
Well, yeah, she's close. She's literally close to them.
They're fucking. It's a goddamn plot to steal the children.
I don't think it's a plot to steal. Actually, I don't even know. I'm not 100% on that. That one.
I bet you that Agnes is gonna steal children, use their fucking souls to try to get Mephisto to spawn her.
I think, okay,
that's how it's gonna go.
Oh, here's the thing too. I don't know if you caught it, but the guy who runs the sword program, he has a tracker on Vision. Because he actually has indoor, like a map of the inside of the hex. He can see everything clearly, and he can see Vision's movements real clearly. I didn't catch that the first time I saw that. But, I mean, I feel like if Agatha really wanted to do something to Vision or to Wanda, she would have done it by now. And it's not like she's made any effort to do anything to them.
I don't know, the only thing about, like, that is, like, that's, I don't know, it just seems like it's Wanda's force field. Because she did make it bigger. So she has to be the one, like, doing that. I don't know. Because, like, you almost don't want to believe that the force field is hers. Like, it's, you want to believe that it's somebody else's, but they're making her think that it's hers.
I mean, then why would Agnes be questioning her through other people, trying to figure out how she conjured it, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, that would mean that she did it, and Agnes was probably sent into the thing to figure out how she did it, or like what type of.
Oh yeah, that's crossed my mind too. The thought of her being manipulated by Agnes to give her the answers of how she did that, so maybe she could conjure somebody like Dormammu or Mephisto herself. That has crossed my mind.
She's Agnes, well, because if it is Agnes, then she's probably losing her grip, because she's like, that part where she was fucking acting all weird to Vision.
Acting all weird to Vision? Oh, no, I think that was her just lying straight up. I think that was her lying and playing the part a little bit. Because she has kind of, I don't know, I feel like she has kind of seen Vision's true self. I mean, if she is a witch, then that does mean that she is psychic. So that means that she's probably seeing through the barrier that Vision has put up for himself.
I have a mod on Skyrim that turns the Imperial soldiers into stormtroopers.
Nice.
And the general of the Imperial army is Darth Vader. And all the people in the Rebel army, they're all Jedis.
Okay.
And you can build, like, at least 100 different types of lightsabers. It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing. So what other theories do you have about WandaVision? Cause I'm still recording and I still got my makeup going right now. So I feel like that's kind of what I touched on.
It's outside dialogue. I don't know. I'm just wondering what all other people they're bringing in. Like, because if you think about it, like, if they are trying to, like, infiltrate what Wanda's doing, then that means the big dogs haven't even made themselves known yet.
I think it's Sword. I honestly think that the big dog here is Sword. But I think Wanda is gonna lose her shit when she realizes that the kids aren't real. I think that's how she's gonna lose her shit. I think she is definitely... She's not at fault for the town being under a spell, but she is gonna be responsible for if the multiverse breaks. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's really trying her hardest to not be the villain, and in the end, she's gonna be seen as the villain anyways, because of just a mishap, like an accident, just a pure accident happened. Like, she lost her shit when she found out that her kids weren't real.
Mm-hmm.
And if her kids aren't real, man, that I don't know if I can, like, go through watching Wanda suffer anymore, because that sucks to see your brother die. Not even see your brother, but feel your brother die. Then you watch your husband die twice. One of those times was by you.
Then you gotta fight your brother.
Not fight your brother.
Your doppelganger brother.
No, but her love just did come back again, and I don't think she's gonna be able to handle it if and when he does die. Because if he's alive, how the fuck is he genuinely, like, alive?
Well, because he's definitely from another universe. Like, that's for sure.
Who? Vision?
Quicksilver.
Oh, Quicksilver is. Yeah, Quicksilver is definitely from another dimension.
And if she has to fight him, then that means, like, I don't know. That's bad.
That's bad?
Yeah, because all that stuff you just said, topped with her having to, like, probably inevitably kill her other her brother's doppelganger.
Mm-hmm. That poor girl, she's been through enough. I'm sick of seeing Wanda, like, in pain. Poor girl. Oh, and how Pietro asked his question. Holy crap, it totally was weird. And I know that she had her theme, that Agatha was behind it all along, but I just don't think it's to that extent. I don't know. I really want to believe that Agatha is not evil. Only because she is not bad, but she's not good, but she's not bad in the comics. She's just there for Wanda. But this could leave room open for Ghost Rider, though. And I'm excited for that. I'm very excited. Ow. Okay, we gotta finish up this look. I'm super excited for the next episode, though. I don't know if we're gonna see a big battle yet, though. I don't think we're gonna see a big battle until the very end. Because what exactly are they gonna fight? Are they gonna fight Agnes for? She hasn't really hurt them. Oh, and also, there was a slight glimpse of Wanda possibly squatting in an abandoned house. Yes, during the Modern Family Office-esque episode. Wanda's vision of the house is breaking a little bit. It looks like the wall is, like, the nice wallpaper is coming off, and it's showing, like, the old decrepit, like, needs to be replaced wallpaper underneath. And then it was showing pictures of the wall, like, being broken absolutely completely. Which is weird. Because Wanda was like, I don't know how the reality is breaking apart, but it is. I don't know, I'm so obsessed with this show though. Like I have so many questions and a lot of unanswered questions.
How many episodes are in the first season?
I don't know, and I kind of don't want to look it up because if I find out that there's only 2 episodes until the end of the season, I'm going to be very upset. I do not want this show to end. Huh?
That'd be crazy if that was the last episode of the season.
I think it's probably 10 episodes. I could be wrong. I really don't want it to end. I really like this show. Like, this might be the first TV show in a long time that I've, like, read into so much. It's annoying how into this show that I am. Also, I just really, I don't know, honestly, I'm hooked now for Agnes. I am so hooked for Agnes with this show.
Yeah, I was wondering when that actress would get a witch role.
Wait, really? Her?
Yeah, I knew it would happen. She's got the face for it.
What? What do you mean she has the face for it?
Yeah, she's got like the nose and like, I don't know, she just looks like a witch. Like every movie she's ever in, it was like, man.
Is that a bad thing? Like that she looks like a witch?
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just, I don't know. Some people look like witches.
Is it just like the round face?
Yeah, and like she's got like, I don't know, the pointy nose and like she's all extra.
I love her. She's just so, she's ridiculous. Like, and usually I don't like watching her in anything because I didn't like her in Step Brothers. I thought she was weird in Step Brothers, and then she came out in Parks and Rec and she was weird in that too. She always comes off as a bitch in every single one of her roles, and I noticed like the past few roles that she's had, she hasn't really been like annoying bitchy, like really obnoxious bitchy. She's been savage bitchy, like Doc Ock. Oh man, that's when I knew. I was like, okay, all right, she's having a change of pace in her career. She's starting to be the villain more. What if she turns out to be Doc Ock?
I mean, I don't think she's got that.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, we did not actually see Doc Ock die. In the Into the Spider-Verse movie, we did not actually see Doc Ock die. She was hit by a truck off screen. Like, her body moved off screen. Now, the rule is if we didn't see the death on screen, it didn't happen. And that is very true amongst movie critics.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the death happened on screen, like for sure, then it didn't happen. I think she might have accidentally been bumped over into this universe. She's been here for a really long time, and since she actually came over here from another universe, she now has powers. And I think she's obsessed with probably using Wanda to get back to her regular universe, or maybe she was still looking for a way to help Kingpin. I don't know why, like the fact that it caught Agnes's eye when they found their dog in her yard, when she's like, you can bring back the dead, like you can do that as a witch. Really? You can do that? I can't even do that. Bitch, I need to use you. I think that was probably the conversation that Agatha was having with herself in her head.
I do hope Michael Fassbender is going to be Magneto, though.
Really?
He's a good Magneto. I love Michael Fassbender as an actor. He's an amazing actor.
He is, but that franchise is dead to me now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't really say that because we still got Quicksilver.
Okay, but okay, all right, but like that Quicksilver is like the only exception.
Deadpool
doesn't count. Cable doesn't count either.
Colossus, that version
We
of
can't,
Juggernaut,
we
oh
can't,
my
we can't
God,
have this
that was the
conversation
best
right now, babe.
Juggernaut ever.
We can't have this conversation right now.
Deadpool is the black sheep. It's its own thing.
It's something. Holy
It's
crap.
loosely part of that universe, but because they're bringing Ryan Reynolds in for Deadpool anyway. But anyway, we're digressing.
Did you say we're diagnosing?
We're digressing.
We're digressing? Yeah, we are digressing just the tiniest bit. Oh, by the way, this is my boyfriend talking on the on my TV right now. Cause we're still recording. We've just been talking now. Okay, hold on. I'm literally almost done with this look. What do you think of it? I don't know if you can see it.
Look to the right. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, what are we doing on the lips?
I don't know yet.
It's kind of like a poison ivy type look. Or like, I hate to say it, but that's almost got Boba Fett type colors.
You sure about that, babe?
With the red and the green, Boba Fett all the way.
Babe, are you sure this is that's not what I'm going for?
What are you going for?
Wanda and Vision look.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're not here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, hold up. This glitter is cheap as fuck, but holy crap. I've never had glitter on my eye before. This is scary, honestly.
Oh, so that's why you're doing the red all sparkly for Vision.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
this
so
is
you
actually...
should definitely go with the red.
Okay.
Or whatever color you're, if you can match that color.
Oh, and the red?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, baby. What's gonna happen right now?
You don't even know.
You don't even know.
You should, like, try to make your face look like it's made of vibranium.
Okay, I'm not there yet.
Because, you know, because you have those designs on his shirt, you could just do them like, in glitter.
Oh, wow. I'm really in love with this look right now. This was very impromptu. Oh, man, I hope this video isn't too long. Because I wanted to keep it to a length where...
You can edit out the awkward silences.
No, yeah, yeah, when I edit those out, it's going to cut down on the watch time. It's going to cut down on the watch time a lot. But I really like this look, and I'm gonna do a review tomorrow on this really cheap. I'm not gonna say cheap, but these are definitely got them at the Mexican bodega type of makeup, and it works really well. I can say that because I went to the Mexican bodega to go get these makeup palettes. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, so oh wow, these are some nice lashes.
New York strip steak.
Babe, I'm literally trying to finish the video right now.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I love him. I love him. Nope, it's staying in now. It's staying in.
I'm sorry, you know me, I'm always thinking about food. It's a curse.
A curse of what?
Huh?
A curse of what?
Just being a dude.
The fuck? What is that? What? Huh? Let me go into your man mind for a little bit. Why don't you mansplain to me?
I'm not mansplaining.
No, that's a joke. That's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. Okay.
I'm just saying, dudes think about steak a lot.
Baby, I think about steak a lot. And I'm a girl.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that because I'm a girl, I shouldn't be thinking about steaks?
It's a very manly quality.
To think about steaks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have womanly qualities.
I haven't noticed. I guess because I've dated both guys and girls that they just mix together at some point and they make the perfect person, which is you.
I stop and stare at literally every rainbow I see.
That doesn't mean shit, baby. That just means that you like nature.
And I like butterflies. And not just like real butterflies. I like elaborate drawings of butterflies.
And then that's fucking nature, babe.
I watched The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah, but that's because you love me and you'll do anything for me. Like, watch The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Exactly, like adapt the womanly qualities. Watching Mrs. Maisel, which I love. I love that. What was it?
Which you what?
Womanly qualities. Never mind.
No, I want to hear this. I want to hear this. Because I want to be able to tell you, you can enjoy that comfortably.
But that's why we get along.
Me and you?
Yeah. Well, like, not just like as, like, what, how, I don't know.
No! Jesus. Just use your words. Don't be shy.
No.
Babe.
That's fine.
I'm not trying to trap you. I just want you to know you can enjoy feminine things and it's okay. That doesn't necessarily make them feminine.
I'm not saying that. That's what the trap is.
It's not a trap, though. Not that I hate them or anything. I'm just like, nah, they're okay. Oh, man, this lash is, like, so difficult to get on. Wow. Oh, wow. This is a really nice look. I love these lashes. Oh, my God. Hashtag 3D foam ink lashes. Hell yeah. Ah. Wow. This looks really freaking nice. The last thing I need to do is I just need to add my lipstick. Oh, that's the last thing I wanted to say. I think Agnes knew that there was something going on with Vision anyways, because he told Wanda that he was going to do a community watch service that night for Halloween, and Herb ended up telling him, like, he's not part of neighborhood watch tonight, but that was actually Agnes getting the information from him. You know, that was Agnes hearing the information, and then Agnes is talking through Herb, saying, is there anything I can do for you to make you comfortable? And it doesn't really faze Wanda at the moment, but she says no. And she looks at him like, did you just ask me that? And then what ended up happening immediately after that? Agnes was found by Vision, and she really saw his true form. And then she even looked at him, she was like, oh my God, you're an Avenger. Because I don't really think she had seen Vision's true form until then. Like, every time that, he was never caught by people in his true form. Ever. Wanda's been caught in front of Agnes doing her, like, magic a lot of the time, but Vision's never been caught by Agnes. And I don't think it's ever occurred to Agnes that he might be supernatural to that extent, or that he might be Vision from the Avengers. And I think when she realizes that, she, like, I mean, she could have taken advantage of him, but she didn't. But she was keeping Vision away from Wanda when Wanda ended up in Agnes's house. And by the way, Vision still thinks that Wanda is doing the mind manipulation on everybody. And he even thinks that she is trying to keep him away with all those red lights that him and Darcy were going through in the sticks. But Wanda didn't even know where he was in the first place. She even asked the twins, she was like, where is your father? And they were like, well, we don't know. She was like, well, he doesn't want to come home. I can't stop him. So she's not trying to keep him there. It doesn't make sense. But what do you think of this look?
Yeah.
Glitter lips.
I like them.
I got Jessica Rabbit lips.
Mm-hmm. You're not bad, you were just growing up.
I thought I was supposed to say that. The fuck?
Oh, my bad.
Oh my god.
I stepped on your line.
Just a tiny bit, but it's okay. I love you. I'll forgive you if you marry me.
I will.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm supposed to ask you that.
Too late.
Too
Alright, well, my hair is like not done at all right now, but we're gonna take off this makeup look after I take some pictures. And I think that it is a really good look. What do you think?
It's a great look.
Yeah. I'm really digging the glitter lips.
You are the wonder to my vision.
Ah! You would try and make me like Mexican food without ever having made the Mexican food, and then I would taste it and you would be like, I just wanted to make you comfortable. I just wanted to like brighten your day, and I'd be like, oh, it's brightened all right, and then I add the seasonings, but I'm still appreciative because it's something really sweet.
So like instead of saying, well, if it helps, I've never eaten anything, I'd be like, well, if it helps, my parents only use salt and pepper. No other thing existed. We boiled most things.
You boiled? You had boiled chicken and white rice for dinner and no seasonings?
Yeah. Some chicken and rice. Some boiled chicken, white rice, celery.
That's a Mac meal from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That's a real white dish. It's arroz con pollo, but like without the arroz con pollo, it's just chicken and rice.
Without the flavor?
There's a huge difference between arroz con pollo and chicken and rice.
Alright everybody, well thank you for watching my video today. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends, and comment if you like this video. See y'all next time. Bye!